guys, you you are in for a trick or treat today here on the Crunch Time Kitchen. We are making spooky snacks like this one, which is quite clearly not Nick's finger. Nick, what is that?
It's something to look forward to, but before we get on to that, I will just say, obviously, no mucking around with anything sharp in the kitchen, ever. It's not funny, but obviously a spatula. Got you guys, yes!
Very good advice. Now, speaking of advice, we're going to advise you on some spooky snacks. Here we've got some cream cheese, and mayo that we're going to turn into a spooky witch's hat cream cheese dip, as well as some cauldron apple cups. So I'm going to get Isabella and Nick onto that. Meanwhile, John Shu, you and I are going to craft our way into a witch's hat. So I'm going to get the cheese and the mayo in there and just start spooning it all together.
Okay. So we're turning them into these cups here, which have got, you know, the star anise and the cloves and the cinnamon around them. It's a cup, so obviously we don't want to go this.
Don't go.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't go the whole way through. Otherwise, it'll be a very badly designed cup.
Yes, it would. And you're using a melon baller to do that. And that is a really nice, safe way of getting the inside of melons, apples, any sort of soft fruit out. And you could even do this with savoury, say with cucumber. Make little cucumber cups.
Okay.
I've already made a bit of a mistake.
Okay, so John Shu, now it's time to combine all those elements together in the bowl.
They look really cute.
They do look cute.
Yes.
Great. We're going to make so much of a mess. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, so making sure we're leaving a nice outline there.
Lovely. Do you do much cooking at home, John Shu?
Not much.
Not much. Leave that to your grandma
Yeah.
and your mum and your dad.
Do cooking at school though, which is quite fun.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So have you guys got like a kitchen garden at school, a home ec? Food tech?
Yeah, food tech.
Great.
But we don't have our own garden.
That's okay. You can bring things in from
Yeah.
home. So what sort of stuff do you guys cook at school?
We've made burgers and pasta and fried rice and stuff at school. Yeah.
Good. All right, so we're going to clean our hands nice and carefully first because we are going to use our hands for this activity. What's happened, Nick?
No, it's just it's just an artwork, isn't it?
Yes,
it's very precise, but we don't want to go too deep.
No. It's an art to apple carving.
Exactly.
Yes. Pop all of that onto here and we're going to construct like a cone shape.
There you go, yeah.
You ready?
Okay.
Cone it up. I feel like you'll do this better than I will because you're all about that precision.
Okay.
Okay. And there's no mathematical equation, just get it in there, slap it down.
Remember, we don't want to go too deep on these. They're just as...
I like it. That's a great looking witch's hat. All right, now it's time to sprinkle over. Do you know what sort of seeds these are?
Poppy seeds.
Poppy seeds, yeah, exactly. Poppy seeds, you find these on bagels traditionally, as well as witch's hats, obviously.
Nice.
So I'm going to get you to clean your hands underneath here. We'll swap. There we go. Great. You ready?
And we're going to decorate around the outside. Maybe 2 big bits of star anise on the...
Okay, yeah.
Lovely. There's no real precise way of doing this. You just want to pat it in. You can see I'm trying to keep my hands clean. If you are doing anything in the kitchen that requires you to get your hands dirty, I'd recommend you always keep one hand clean. That way you can always answer the phone. All right, I reckon that's heaps of poppy seed. Now let's kind of...
Make a mess.
Make a mess.
Yeah.
Nick, you'd find this quite spooky, the kind of mess that we're making. I know you like to work clean in the kitchen.
I do, but not to worry. The witch looks like she's looking great there with her hat. It's a very nice design.
Great.
I'm sure it's going to taste great as well, as will our witch's cauldron cups as well.
You could say it's a bit of a hat trick. These carrots can go around the outside there.
I can only see 2 things.
Just like that. The carrots. There we go.
Ah, the carrots.
And actually, this one is going to be a bit of a quadrilla. We're going to pop some
dipping stuff
little
over there as well.
Crackers around the outside. John Shu, I'm going to leave you responsible for this activity. There we go.
I just want to draw your attention to Isabella's fantastic witch's cauldron there. That looks fantastic.
Thank you.
Much better than mine.
Yours looks pretty good.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And as you can tell, I'm very thirsty, so I'm going to pop in some apple juice there as well.
Lovely.
To see if it's full cup. Hold it up for me. Hold the cauldron up. We'll see if they're watertight there.
Star anise are falling off.
Look, that one worked.
Great. I might move this bowl as well. Sure.
There we go.
All right, the moment of truth.
Yeah.
How much do you trust your design?
I reckon 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. All righty. I'm going to need you to pour that on me. I'm putting a lot of trust in you that it has in fact worked.
Okay.
Wow.
I hope you didn't go too deep on me.
A little bit higher, don't you? I hope this one's going to fly.
Oh, it's not quite watertight there. Not to worry, you went a little deep. That's all right. I love apple juice. I love apple juice.
Apple juice is a great hair treatment, Nick. It'll be perfect.
Oh, perfect.
You'll smell great.
It's a slow leak cauldron,
Yeah.
I think there. That's not to worry.
a bit
It still
cloudy
looks
now.
great, doesn't it?
All right,
Fantastic.
now, Nick, I don't know how you did all of that with just the one hand, considering the rest of your fingers are right here.
Oh, goodness.
I'm going to get you to finish those
Hey,
off.
do I put this on here?
Maybe.
Maybe. Wait for it
Yeah,
to
put it
start.
on there. Actually,
Put it in there.
Right.
Isabella, oh, actually,
so.
okay,
I
John,
need
I'll get you to
scissors.
finish that off. I'm going to do this one, scooping out these little fingertips.
Great job.
Ew. This
My
is
leaking cauldron.
the grossest,
It's a leaky
most
cauldron.
delightful
It's a
thing
leaky
ever.
cauldron.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Check
I feel
out
like
these
all
fingers.
good witches' cauldrons are leaky, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right, let's pop the rest of those crackers there. And meanwhile, I'm going to pop these fingers, which you can see are actually, they're actually skinless sausages. And we've melon balled a little fingertip out. And now, John Shu, I'm going to get you to get that tomato sauce from over there and pop that on as the nail bed. All right, get it. Ew.
Get a bit more blood on there,
Yeah.
John Shu. It's you know, it's a spooky one.
It
these,
is
These look like
spooky.
they've been to the manicure session before.
Yeah,
Make
they've
it
had a
more
shellac.
spooky.
All right. Okay, now I'm going to wrap a little bit of pita bread or wrap bread around the outside, kind of like a little bandage, and finish that off with a
That's
bit of a
better, John Shu.
chopstick.
Make it more spooky. Yeah, that's good.
That's spooky. Ew.
It's a mani-pedi right there.
It
Nicely,
is. Whoops.
probably wouldn't return to that outlet though.
No.
If that's what you ended up with.
Ew. Okay.
Good job, John.
If you want to make any of these spooky snacks at home, head to our website.
Absolutely.
John Shu, you wanna
And we're
wrap
going to
these?
snack on these, and I'm going to have a shower to get the apple juice out of my hair. We'll see you on the other side of these spooky treats.
Lovely.
Great job.
work.
Crunch time.